What is up, Sunny in the Belt podcast? We are live here today, and wow, what a great championship Monday we have. Um, Jacob is not able to make it tonight. He has prior obligations that he had to attend, but I have about 20 minutes here, and I'm going to give my take and also his take on how this championship is going to play out. First, want to congratulate the University of Louisiana and Georgia State University for making it to the championship. This was a fantastic tournament, and it's only going to get even more better with the championship tonight. For those of you who don't know, UL, they took down their opponent last night, and so did Georgia State. Both teams really showed their true power. And for those of you who also don't know, Jacob and I picked UL and Georgia State to make it to the championship. Jacob, want to give a big shout out to him. He predicted this final matchup. I had Georgia State as well, but I had Troy making it in the beginning. I did not think UL was going to play how they're playing in this tournament, which I'm excited about. I did pick UL yesterday because I saw the momentum that was taking place. But big shout out to Jacob from the beginning of this tournament. He called this final matchup, UL and Georgia State. So with that being said, let's get into it. Only one game today. This is it, guys. This is, we've been doing this podcast for about 2 months now, and we're finally here. And, the recurring thing really throughout this entire podcast that we kept saying was Georgia State, Georgia State, Georgia State, Georgia State. This is at the beginning of the podcast, they were terrible. Just did not look like the team that we grew accustomed to. But guess what? Here they are again, back in the finals of the SunBelt Conference Championship. And they are 3-point favorites right now. As of the current lines by Caesars. So with this recurring theme, we kind of knew how, this team was going to play out when it came to March. It was sort of expected that Georgia State would find their groove towards the end of the season, like they always do, and be able to perform in the tournament and make it back to that Sunbelt championship. Like we all knew sort of they would. I know Jacob and I knew it. I mean, if you follow SunBelt basketball at all, they're sort of the standard of the conference when it comes to this. On the other end, as for UL, it did not look like in any way, shape, or form that they were even going to remotely come close to the championship this year. I mean, this was one of the most average, below average, mediocre seasons you could have even predicted for this kind of team. They were not good in the regular season. They lost to teams they shouldn't have lost. Nothing was really clicking. And it seemed like everything was sort of dead in the water and, big changes were coming to UL. That is all turned within the past week, 3 games later, there's a whole new conversation. UL has a chance to go back to the big dance for the first time since 2014. Bobby Marlin is really coaching these players and making them believe that they can really do this thing. And for the first time this year, this is sort of the first time where I've seen UL play as a complete unit, an entire team. This is something that we've been waiting for years now as a UL fan. This is something we've been, really wanting to see for a while. And at the right time, at the right moment, it's happening. I want to give a shout out to Jacob because he always said it's when you play your best basketball at the right time when it counts in this league. And that's true. Look at Texas State, back-to-back regular season championships. What do they have to show for it? 2 first-round exits in the first 2 years that they won it. They don't have anything to show for it. It's a nice banner. You can hang it up on the wall in your gym, but that's not what you play for at the end of the year. You play for a spot in the big dance. And this year, Louisiana and Georgia State have that opportunity. On to the picks. Jacob just sent me his prediction, and he has UL, and he has UL money line. I think if he were here, he would tell you that the players are playing for something for UL. They're playing for Marlon, who lost a family member earlier this week. So our condolences go out to him. The players are playing for him. They're playing for the university. They're finally playing together. And that is why I am also taking UL money line. So it's kind of weird because right now Jacob and I are both, I believe, one game below 500. So no matter how the score turns out tonight, we will both have the same record at the end of this, at the conclusion of this season, which is very funny and it's kind of ironic. We did not have the same picks at all, but that's just how it goes. And we're hoping we can get to 500. And what did we say from the beginning? That's just who we are. We're 500. We'll get half of them right, and that's how it proved to be. So it's about 15 minutes to tip off. ESPN2, Georgia State again, favored by 3 points. Jacob and I are both going Louisiana money line, taking it home, bringing back the SunBelt championship and making it to the big dance since 2014. It's not going to be easy. Georgia State is the favorite. They deserve to be the favorite. They're supposed to win this game. They're the better team. And they have a lot more to lose, in my opinion, than Louisiana does. So we'll see what happens. I feel like if Louisiana can get up early and maintain a lead like they've been doing the past few games, I think they have a good chance. If they fall behind and lose momentum that they've been having, it could get to the point where they just don't feel like it's going to happen. So we'll see. I'm very excited to watch it. I know Jacob is excited to watch it. I hope you guys watch the game. Again, ESPN2, 6 p.m. Central Time, about 12 minutes or so. Thank you for tuning in. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you later. Bye.